animal. Got them off the ground enough.
Guys, welcome back to Whitetail Bushcraft.
Out at one of my favorite spots out by the farm. Woods right off the pond where Sean got that really nice doe years ago. Right there's the pond out that way. You're gonna hear some highway noise because the lower pasture does butt up against the highway there. It's part of life. That way's my tree hut. Alright guys, I'm Nick with Whitetail Bushcraft. Thanks for joining me on another video. This video was inspired by Survival Lily. You guys check our channel. Some of you might have known her as a Lone Wolverine, 1984 I do believe. But the new name of her channel is Survival Lily. And I wanted to do a little bit of a review on using a recurve bow in a survival situation, or what I like to say, living with the land situation. Stay tuned. One thing to remember about a bow, guys, arrows are going to run out also. The nice thing with a recurve, you can actually use a wooden arrow that you have made. It might not be consistent accuracy every time, but if you get good enough, you should be able to hit that pie-shaped kill spot. You're taking down large game, small game, you name it, enemies. One thing I do like about a recurve is the weight. I mean, this thing super light. That's one finger. Very well balanced with 5 arrows on it. Nice bow though. The other nice thing is this, the way it's notched in your handle, and you got a consistent shooting every time. You're holding it every time. As long as you get that drawback and anchor point and keep it consistent, your shot should start really getting better and better each time with more and more practice. We've got a beautiful day today. It's about 85 degrees. Tomorrow we may have a high of 60. Once again, that's Ohio for you. But talk a little more about this bow. Dusted it off. There's quite a bit of dust on it. Just waxed up the string. We're going to do a little shooting. In a survival situation, wilderness survival situation, I mean, this definitely could be a primary weapon, but you have to think about continuously making arrows for backup. That'd be one of your camp chores when you're trying to better your camp, keeping your mind doing something, keep it sharp, practice, and be everything with the bow. Get that kill spot every time, quick and fast, so you don't have to burn calories tracking your animal. But let's do a little shooting, guys, and see how it goes. How we did. Not too bad, guys. First one, a little off to the left. Second one, nice bullseye. That was from about 12 yards. Like I say, just dusting off the dust on the bow, getting a little practice in. Tell you a little bit more about this recurve. It's a 45-pound draw, 28 inches. It's 58 inches long. Perfect for going through. I wish it was a takedown bow. If I had my choice, I'd have a takedown recurve. That way it was more packable. Wouldn't have to deal with snagging it on briars and taking a chance of hurting your string. And that's another thing. You can make a string for a bow. Replacement string from this, from the wild. Sinew, other types of cordage. But something to think about, you want to make that before it happens. Several of them. Try them out, see which one's your best one. But this is a good bow here though. Like I said, I wish it was a recurve takedown, but we're going to deal with it because that's how I look at it. Adapt, overcome, and deal with the shit you got. So let's do it. Paying attention to your consistent details is everything on improving your shooting with the bow. Right down to how you knock the arrow, where you knock the arrow, how you hold your fingers, how you hold your forearm. Most important, when you draw back, is where you lock it in. You want that same lock-in spot every time. It's like you want to do everything else the same every time. You're not going to have a whole lot of time if an animal jumps up in front of you. I've had several times where a deer jumped out in front of me, and you don't have 3 minutes to get your 45-degree angle and shoot. You got to be ready, instinctively shooting. And that's the ticket. There's no sights or anything on this. I just kind of get my 45-degree angle, don't take a whole lot of time to think about it, and shoot. Get that lock point every time. I was a little rushed on that one because I was talking. So do it again. Knock it the same. Put my fingers the same. I use my 3 fingers, 2 below, 1 high. Forward arm, lock it, and shoot. You do that every time, you'll improve, and you correct yourself, you'll improve. Your instinctive shooting will come to you. You'll be a much better bow hunter in the long run from that. That's what I'm looking for, guys. I'll take that every time. Every time. Bullseye. Talk a little bit about arrow, guys. In a wilderness survival situation or living off the land situation, I definitely believe in wooden arrows, and that's what's nice about a recurve. You can shoot wooden arrows with it. Don't ever do it with a compound. That arrow shaft will go right into your forearm, and you will not like it. I actually like to have my arrows on the bow. Doesn't add too much weight. I get used to it. It doesn't throw it off balance. I don't use any kind of arm protectant or finger protection. I rather build the callus, and I rarely ever hit my arm. If you're holding it correctly, you rarely beat your arm up too much. But arrow wise, I like to use a nice big time old school broadhead. Kind of looks more like a traditional steel one for large game, and I've even used them on squirrels before, because I've shot an arrow with a field point like that, and that thing just ran up in the tree with my arrow. I'd rather cut them in half and have the 2 halves drops down. You're going to cut them up anyways when you put them in the pot. But definitely wooden arrows are more repairable also. these knocks would be hard to repair in the field. And that's, like I say, arrows, you'd be making them as one of your camp chores every day, or preparing for the next season, drying them out, hardening them by the fire. But definitely my take on a recurve bow could be a very good survival weapon. That'll definitely stop big game. It's 100 grain, and that's what I practice with on my target and field points. And you can make, you know, primitive arrows from flint and chert. Be hard to find a lot of it anymore, but you can also make it from old tin cans. I've seen Lily do that on a video before, Survival Lily, and I've made them before. You can make them out of beer bottles, plenty of them around wherever you go. Alright, I want to give you my take on a recurve bow as a primitive hunting weapon, survival weapon, living with the land weapon. I do think a little bit different, guys, when it comes to survival and prepping. I think a lot of prepping for me is honing in on my hunting skills, because just definitely isn't going to be in the stores around if it did come down to a survival situation or living with the land. And if shit hit the fan, so-called zombies to me are what are going to be bad people coming to get what you have. So hoarding, stockpiling, you know, it'll help, but it's going to run out sooner or later, and you're going to have to fall back to primitive skills of hunting for your own meat, game, foraging, the whole 9 yards. But I do believe this could be a primary hunting weapon, but you have to really practice and get good with it. I'd always want to take a rifle over this if I was in a situation where I had to live with the land, but I would definitely want this as a backup. I'm Nick with Whitetail Bushcraft. Once again, I want to thank you guys for always being out there. I want to thank Lily from Survival Lily for inspiring this video. You guys definitely check out her channel. Once again, if you guys like the videos, please like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care. Baby, every time. Walk up here and take a look at that. You're getting that close to the bullseye, guys. You know you're taking that animal, game, whatever it is out. Goose, moose, deer, you got her. Catch you on the next video. I don't take a whole lot of time to aim, so I'm trying to do it more instinctively. Just find that anchor point every time.